Hey guys, welcome to my first playthrough of Medieval the Remake. This is going to be an exciting time for me. This will be my first playthrough that I upload as well. So we can enjoy this together. This is a game that I played when I was a child and it's something just I wanted to do. It's a sort of a passion project of mine. Here you can see where Daniel's infamous battle took place, where he actually won the battle while dying first. So, yeah, so enjoy. Okay, I just had to comment on how beautiful the graphics look. They did a great job here. Just look at the detail of the gargoyle here.
See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Sarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
And we will do well. Okay, this is the first level. Just some changes that they made from the original game is this portion that was added, where you can actually get some gold, nice gold. This is also good for farming the gold trophy or to the collection of the gold that you need to do. You can just play this level over and over again and gather a lot of gold. But any other than that, this is your standard opening level. Exact same way that the original one was. There isn't a lot to do, just get some tutorials and see what you need to do, and yeah, that's basically it.
Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life. Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles.
I do love the VO that they did for the books and stuff. That is, I love that, just the added detail that they did.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential. During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered and bestow you with keen insight.
think after the playthrough I'd rather just read aloud, and then I'll play all the narrations of all the enemies and friendlies that we have in the game.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway.
There's a secret that you can unlock later once you get the club or the hammer.
You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from the dead once again. When your life is low, using this bottle will help you feel a little better. And remember to fill it when you can. Track down Xerok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Yes, I was very fond of the medieval map when I was a child, and they have added so much more detail, which is very quite nice. One of the things I have to say, what I did, if I have to criticize the remake, is that they could have made the combat a bit more better, to be honest. But it's still fun for me, though, as someone who actually bought this game mostly because of nostalgia. But I think it will be difficult for someone else, especially with the advancements they made with gameplay, to actually get into this game. But yeah, I enjoyed it still. This was one of my favorite games. Look at that detail there in the distance. It's so beautiful. The graphics, I don't think anyone can complain about. One of the things that I also want to say about one of the big critiques against this game is that there isn't any checkpoints in the levels, but I don't think it was necessary because the levels aren't very long. We're talking about, at most, if you take time to explore, it's about a 10-minute level. And some parts are a bit difficult, but not that difficult.
The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
Yeah, just admiring the distance and the added detail they brought in. But I'll definitely do a double check once I unlock the old game, and we can play through that as well.
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception. He will circle enemies, helping you direct your ranged attacks, but he'll also let you know what things might merit a closer look. That's... Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation.
Yeah, here's me testing out the Dan cam. It's an alright feature that they added. What I do like is that you can, you know, go in a bit closer, but yeah, I don't think it was the most helpful feature they brought in. I think they did fix the camera a bit, quite a lot, which was a big issue in the original game. Especially when you try, I think it was the level where they, with all the living dead, where the water came up, that swamp place. That was quite a big issue when I remember exactly lining up the camera as well as the ghost ship, where to jump and where to get your shadow correct, and yeah, but they did fix that a bit. I also think they did a great job with the bosses. The bosses are a lot more difficult in the remake than it was in the original game. So that was a nice update to add a bit of challenge. But yeah, I still love the setting. I still love the gothic, Tim Burton-esque level design of that they still kept in with the original. Yeah, I just enjoyed this game. And then for those who hasn't played this game yet, you'll see there on the right hand side there'll be a chalice, a symbol that's growing. This will be your chalice that you need to gather to go to the Hall of Heroes, where you can actually get new weapons. But we'll see at the end of the videos end of this video what I'm talking about, whereby we actually go to the Hall of Heroes. Yes, and I remember I didn't even know that, I know they said it was an angel, but it looked like a bird in the original one, or just like a thing that points somewhere. There it definitely didn't look like an angel, but yeah, the amount of detail again that's been put in this remake is just crazy, and it puts so much life for me. Something that definitely was needed for the original game.
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
And we've got 100% now, so we can go back. It's just a small path to some gold here. Just did take my time not to fall off. And then also a new feature that they brought in from the original, but it was already brought in the second game, was the the fact that you can select the primary and secondary weapon and you just change it on the fly. This also added some quality of life changes in my view. And I just love the animation of the gargoyle eating your money. This was the, testing out the shield. It's one thing, shields aren't this great, and I do feel that the defense mechanic could have been a bit better.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Tread softly. Zaraka waits.
And then one thing is, what I also love is that you could see here the next level, the added design and detail to everything. It's just, especially if you look at what they did in the original, that was just a black fog. And then, yeah, it's just the small things that's actually quite nice. Look at there you can see the hilltop, and this is the next level that you actually go to, and this will be in our next video. But yeah, as I said, they did a real good job in the design of the graphics and just to improve the visuals of this game. Frame rate, not the best, but yeah, I can forgive them.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
So this is basically, if you get all the chalice, you get the chalice in each level, you can come here afterwards, and then you can get a new weapon. This also greatly helps with the difficulty of the game. I think a nice challenge probably would be is not to get any chalices and try to finish the game on with just your normal weapons that you get. Definitely doable, but would be a lot more difficult.
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance.
Yeah, so according to the last comic, that Kenny Tim is technically a woman. Although he does sound a bit manly here, but yeah.
How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got
I think
rapid
that
fire
detail
and
was just
ricocheting
added a
darts
bit
off
later
walls to
in.
shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain,
Not
I
sure
shot
if it
Zaren's champion,
is
Lord Cardar,
canon,
a
though.
clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Okay guys, I'm gonna sign off now. This will be a bit more gameplay, but this will bring this first playthrough video to an end, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. As I said, if you watch it, if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, but this is more of a passion project for me than anything else. So yeah, so I just hope you guys enjoyed the video.
When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid.